fans of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days are like most who are enthralled by the TLC lineup. Watching is part hope, part voyeurism, and part Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's a dumpster fire that somehow smells good. The star of the fourth season, however, has undoubtedly been Big Ed Brown. His relationship with Rose has been troubling from the start. In addition to the whole sexual tourism perception, there have been a series of faux pas moments that have shone the light on this pair brighter than any of the others. Let's get to the most glaring problems with Ed Brown during the fourth season of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Sorry, but this one is obvious. How in the world could he ask her to take an STD test in order to progress in the relationship? There may be a sexual tourism connection to the Philippines, but that implication runs both ways. If she is potentially involved in such a situation, then isn't he as well by connection? Furthermore, if he is willing to pursue Rose in such a manner, who is to say he hasn't done so before, or just straight up paid for a prostitute in America? Ed still had the nerve to take issue with Rose's hairy legs. He had the audacity to give her a razor and demand she shave her legs. Meanwhile, aside from his hair, he had 4-day salt and pepper stubble that made an unpleasant kiss. Remember, she fought off the first attempt, much worse than it needed to be. He also probably didn't tell her about the lack of neck, or the resemblance to a milk dud. Honestly, he is one of the least physically aware people in reality television history, and he completely lied about everything. He's lucky Rose didn't ghost him when she first saw him at the airport. Let's also not forget the fact he also deceived her about the vasectomy and lack of desire to have more children, which was the ultimate straw that broke the camel's back. Hilariously, the guy who has a sweating problem has an issue with the hygiene of his significantly younger girlfriend, nay, future fiancée, because she has a minor case of halitosis. As it turns out, her ulcer causes the smell. To think Ed isn't partially responsible for the ulcer is naive at best. Keep in mind this guy intentionally uses mayo in his hair and smells like eggs. Grouping the entire Philippines trip is necessary, or this list would be in the 20s. Despite his requirement for luxurious sheets, he basically cried when he had to sleep on the floor, covered by whatever perceived pox blanket Rose had available. That was just starters. Then there were subsequent tantrums about the lack of front door, exposed electrical, the bathroom, and even lightning. Then, there's an already weird shower with Rose's father worsening with Ed's every reaction. And who can forget how he fell over, twice, while feeding farm animals? Dude can't handle anything about her culture. Ed will forever be the star of the fourth season of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Regardless of how everything turned out, he'll be the one person everyone remembers.